What's up? My name's Campbell and my arms have grown 6 inches bigger than what they were here. Wow. Now, having noodle stick arms for a majority of my life sucked. I hated being called stickman, and I hated when people would wrap their hand around my arm in an attempt to touch both ends with their fingers. The thing is they could. This led to a major insecurity of mine, so thankfully I've now grown them since then. And now no one touches my arms. Now, growing my arms weren't all black and white. I actually really struggled to grow them. I reckon the first year into lifting, my arms were a major weak point. Now, I believe I had 2 problems on why my arms weren't growing. Number 1, not progressively overloading correctly. And number 2, not actually understanding the anatomy in the arm. And now, since I would train my arms after my big back and compound lifts, I'd get lazy and view these last exercises as accessory movements, which to an extent they kinda are. Because of this, I wouldn't track my progression correctly, if at all. This was bad. And because they weren't growing, I was always watching different videos on the best arm workout. And every week I was changing up my routine. Boys, choose an exercise and stick with it. Now, the method of progressive overload I use is called double progression, and I actually apply this to all my exercises now. The layout is pretty simple. The objective is to increase reps within a given rep range at a given weight, your challenging weight. Increase the weight once the top of the rep range has been hit on all sets. Here's an example. I'm doing incline curls. My program is telling me to do 8 to 10 reps of 3 sets. 12.5 kilos seems like a pretty challenging weight, so we'll start with those. So for my first workout, my first set, I hit 12.5 kilos for 10 reps. Second set, I hit 9 reps, and third set, I hit 8 reps. The next week or following week, I'm still using 12.5 kilos, but this time I hit 10 reps on my first and second set. I achieved 9 reps on my last set. Now, on my third workout, I hit 10 reps on all sets at 12.5 kilos. So because I hit 12.5 kilos on all sets, I'll be able to progress next week to 15 kilos and the cycle resets. Now listen, if you don't know this, make sure you take a brain screenshot because you don't want to forget what I'm about to tell you. Knowing this information completely changed the way I trained my arms. The bicep consists of 2 heads, the short and the long. The tricep consists of 3 heads, the lateral, long, and medial head. Train all heads with progressive overload and your arms will blow up. I'm going to show you the exercises I do that make sure I'm hitting and biasing each head. For the biceps, the way I would structure this would be doing incline curls for the long head of the bicep and preacher curls for the short head. You mostly bias the long head when your arms are behind your body, and you bias the short head when your arms are in front of your body. For the triceps, to hit the long head, I like to do the dumbbell skull crusher. The contraction in this is just insane, and it's probably my favorite tricep exercise. To hit the lateral head, I do a single arm extension. You can really push yourself to failure doing this as you're able to spot yourself. And for the medial head, you've likely already worked this muscle during your pushing movements, so I wouldn't worry about targeting them. But if you have a designated arm day, then I'd suggest to do close grip bench. I just wanted to mention the importance of forearms. I know I haven't gone into much detail in this video, but the main exercises I do for them are hammer curls. This works the largest muscle in the forearm, the brachioradialis, and reverse grip curls to hit the rest.